I also would like to talk about the role the International Archaeological Field School on Rebun is playing in this project. Well, the primary goal of this project is examination of individual life histories. But this is perhaps a little bit esoteric term, a term that doesn't appeal to everyone, especially to the general public. They may not necessarily understand what it means. And I wouldn't be surprised because it is quite a new term in archaeology. And, but what it really means that we want to learn as much about a life of a given individual who lived some time ago in deep prehistory as much as possible. So we do all kinds of sophisticated analyses to study histories of these individual lives, women, men, children, teenagers, and we try to document their lives, how they progress through lives in as much detail as possible. In order to do this, we need human remains. We did this kind of work in Russia, in the Baikal region, and we were quite successful over there in learning as much about lives of prehistoric hunter-gatherers in the Baikal region. And now we want to do the same kind of work in Japan, in Hokkaido, and on Rebun. So the field school on Rebun serves a dual purpose, or maybe even three different purposes. The first purpose is to provide new human remains so that we can analyze with these different kinds of methods. And this is very important. Quality of human remains is very important. Some analyses cannot be performed if human remains are lost due to all kinds of problems. Certain kinds of analysis require that samples are collected immediately in the field and sent to laboratories for DNA analysis, for example. So it is very important that we acquire new human remains from the field. And this is one purpose that Rebun Field School serves. The second purpose is that it provides a focal point for the entire project. Every project needs some sort of a focus, some sort of a mechanism that brings everyone's attention to it. Otherwise, with big projects, there is always a risk that people will that people focus too much on their own little fields that they specialize on, and then it's very difficult to integrate their findings. So it is very useful for a big project like this to have some sort of an activity that pulls everyone together towards this one central activity for the project. And the Rebun Field School serves this purpose very well because it provides new archaeological materials not only with regard to human remains, but also with regard to faunal remains, and we have a lot of experts on our team to work with faunal remains. It provides new materials for examination of pottery, lithics, and also human remains. So it has become really the central point of the entire project, and that's very useful. And the third purpose that this field school serves is that it allows us to train our young people, students, undergraduate students, graduate students, and also young scholars in the environment of a large research project. To the best of my knowledge, international projects of this kind, of this size, of this diversity are quite rare in Japan. So this provides also some sort of a new experience for our colleagues in Japan, how to function in these large groups of scholars, everyone providing a little bit different expertise, and everyone helping the other person. And it also forces people to collaborate in various configurations, in various groups. And this is, again, something that, from what I know, Japanese archaeology has still a little bit to learn, how to collaborate effectively with international groups. So in this regard, the field school is invaluable for this project. And I think if I wanted to, I could probably provide even more comments about the importance of this field school. And I would like to thank Professor Kato for his amazing efforts to bring so many different resources together to generate so much support for the field school on Rebun Island within the local community, the township of Kafka. Without this support, I don't think that we will be equally successful. So this perhaps is also the fourth element why the field school is so important, that it allows us to generate a lot of support, a lot of awareness about the project, about archaeology among the local community. So I think this is why field school on Rebun is very important for the entire project.